that the Concorde will stop flying because of all the noise that it creates. They are popping corks on champagne bottles this morning in Howard Beach, despite the technological marvel that that plane is. And we wish them a safe flight as they return back to London.
Poised on the runway. Once again, how many years did the Concorde fly? Would you take a guess, Nick?
Started in the late 60s.
So probably you're looking at about 35 years.
So for most of the latter part of the 20th century.
The design is over 40 years old, though, because they came out with the design actually in the early 60s. By the time they implemented it, though, it took a couple of years. So.
And sitting inside, it's about the size of a DC-3.
It's very tight.
Just two seats on each side and one aisle that's not very wide. And again, it looks very small as you sit on the inside of the Concorde.
The windows are tiny. Windows are smaller than the regular, than the usual
Anything
aircraft
at
windows.
all comparable to it, or do you think we'll see something?
Well, there's been designs. Boeing was working on their version of supersonic transport, but the problem is the cost of development and to justify that kind of cost. So what they're finding is also what do the airlines want? And it's not necessarily flying for speed, but how many more people can they get?
We're going on the doubler just to get in a little closer to show you what Nicky was talking about.
Yeah, they'll accelerate pretty quickly now. The speed of rotation, where the captain will pull back on the control wheel, and it'll be about 150, 160 miles an hour when it gets airborne.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
So it flies twice the speed of sound. That's
the Kennedy runways are pretty long. They're over 10,000 feet, and they didn't even use that much runway.
Yeah, that's right. Let's give it around.
Go, baby, climb.
It really looked like just the most graceful bird.
Yeah.
Bird too heavy.
Can you hear that? Can you hear the champagne corks popping on Hamilton Beach there? A lot of those residents happy. It's very loud, of course, too. It's very fast, but it is very, very loud.
You just heard the little blip of air traffic control there. The radio call sign for the Concorde, well, for British Airways is Speedbird. That's what you hear on the frequency. And this is Speedbird 2, is what they just called it. So I had a chance one time. I was flying actually right over the Kennedy airspace on a trip, and the controller advised me of traffic that would be passing underneath me. So as I looked under my left wing, all of a sudden I looked down and there was the Concorde. So I actually got a close-up look at it once from my airplane. So
I am still amazed by it. I really am. Why does that thing stay up in the air?
Oh, never mind that. I mean, that's easy. What about those DC-1011s? You know, the 757s that are